All right, guys. Eddie G in the house. You little hippie, little hood, and whole lot of country territory. I want to talk about something real quick, guys. I want to talk about core emotions. It's why I say watch who you get your reads from. You got people out here telling you that, making it sound like if you speak back or if you stand up for yourself that you're not healed. Well, as a nurse, I call BS, baby. Let me explain something to you real quick. Core emotions in humans: 14. Fear, confidence, anger, friendship, calm, intimacy, share, shamelessness, shame, pity, kindness, envy, and indignation, along with emulation and contempt. Okay? In 1872, Charles Darwin theorized emotions innate, evolved, and had functional purpose. These are actually what help us survive every day in this world, just like fight or flight. So, let me see here, guys. I wrote it down. The basic emotions are fear, anger, sadness, happiness, and love. That's your basic 5. So, don't let anybody blow you some smoke about, if you have something to say, to speak up for yourself that you're not healed. Because if somebody's trying to make it sound like to be healed, you have to lay down and be somebody's doormat, they're feeding you a big old puff of BS. Straight up, guys, straight up. I speak truth. I do speak it raw. It may even hurt. But like I say, just like as people out here talk about they know your secrets, what they may know is how they invaded your privacy, is what they may know. Because this is a platform. Nobody's private life is nobody else's business. Straight up. And speaking for myself as a nurse, I'll tell you what, man, and this is the thing a lot of people don't realize. Baby, until you put in 800, let me see, I got to get the numbers right because that was back in 2018, y'all. In 2018, it was 760. And then 2019 was 843. When you are a walking leg cramp, you can't lay down and sleep for your legs cramping so bad. Well, come on. We all have families. We all have folks we know. Are you going to do something to give yourself more comfort? I had a nurse, it was a doctor, said to me one time when I was back in nursing school. He said, "Do you do drugs?" I said, "No, sir." He said, "Well, you better get used to them." And I looked at him perplexed, like, well, what is that supposed to mean? He said, "There's not a nurse anywhere that hasn't done something." So, you can carry on with your little secrets, baby. Because like I said, nobody will ever blackmail me. You can't expose me no more than what I will expose myself. And that's the difference between you and me. Everybody running around with their hot dog water-smelling asses. Guardian angel, tell you what, never seen such. But anyhow, baby, like I say, don't let anybody ever try to make you feel like you nobody. Don't let anybody ever try to, especially when it's folks that invaded your privacy. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like they have something over your head. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. And anything gathered illegally is inadmissible in court. 6 of Swords. I'll tell you, I've just never seen such. All right. Just in case I forgot to say it, Lord, I ask that you bring down your pure divine white light. Let it flow through me as I speak truth and nothing but truth. I ain't afraid to speak my truth on anything. If I hadn't spoken, it's because it's none of your business. All right. Moving on, guys. Yes, I am a character. But it's hard to let your character out, when you have so many people coming for you. Especially strangers that have already used you, abused you, exploited you. Yeah, some people need to sit down. We have the 4 Cups. I've seen so many people get out here and rant. I've even seen people say, keep your business to yourself. And a week before, they were spitting out some of their business. And in my life, I've seen so many people contradict themselves. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Swords. All right, so we have somebody moving on to calmer water. They've set up some boundaries here. They're using their better judgment. They're refusing offers. They're not worried about a relationship. Could care less about it. This is the only thing they're worried about. Probably their family and their destiny. And then again, somebody watching. This reminds me of back in the day how the old hens would get together on the porch and watch what goes on in the neighborhood. Except for now, it's it's the best way I can put it, a hotline neighborhood. Because apparently the lines are hot when it comes to trying to exploit other people's information. All right, guys, so then we had the world. So we have somebody's putting an end to something. They're moving on. They ain't worried about nobody else's BS. Look. They sitting there, baby, when it comes to having them boundaries up and that sword up, halt. They sitting in hangman mode, and they ain't budging. They ain't budging. This person right here, you don't want to clap at, because they'll swing that sword. They will clap back. All right, let's see. They're calling divine judgment. Look at that, wounded warrior. Somebody calling down some judgment over some toxic BS somebody tried to do to them. All right, Spirit, what else you have for me? What else you have for me? What's the message needs to go out? See, High Priestess. High Priestess in reverse. Whoever this High Priestess is, they're not worried about any offers from anybody of any kind. They're calling judgment down, though, on either somebody that tried to do something to someone they love, or they're simply calling judgment down for that wounded warrior mode some folks thought they put them in while they were sitting back documenting. You know, that's the one thing, guys. You know, I watch a lot of redneck videos, and it tickles me how people always try to take rednecks as ignorant. You know I have a thick southern tongue myself, but don't let it fool you, baby. All right, we have the Hermit in reverse. Somebody coming out speaking their mind, and they taking control of their destiny. And they don't give a hair rat's pacatootie who's a-watching, who's a-talking. They don't care. They don't care. They're going to go right on with their little ADLs. We have star on the bottom. All right, what else you have for it, Spirit? Tell us about this immature energy here, the Page of Swords. King of Wands. Somebody thought they was going to sit back, watch you, and dominate you. Somebody thought they was going to use their clique, use their minions, overpower you, and then smile in everybody else's face like, I didn't do nothing. When the whole time they knew what they was doing. All right, moving on. What else you have for us, Spirit? In the cold, baby. Some folks try to leave somebody in the cold. They moving on. They moving on. Never underestimate somebody else's paddle stroke. If you knew what a P-row was, you'd understand that. All right, so somebody in the P-row, and they're stroking, baby. They moving on. They leaving all the BS in behind. They putting an end to some BS, especially being left out in cold and penniless. You know, a lot of things a lot of people never realize, some folks never cared about that anyhow. They know how to chop some wood, stoke a fire, make a few pennies last. Never read a book by its cover, baby. All right, moving on. We got the Queen of Swords, Hangman. Look at that. That's the messenger. There's a message coming in. It's going to bring that Queen of Swords some happiness, baby. She's going to be celebrating. Look at that. We got the Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody bringing down that judgment for that wounded warrior, and they ain't carrying that burden no more. They walking the walk and talking the talk. All right. Survivor, baby. Eye of the tiger. What else you have for us, Spirit? You see where they're refusing offers? They ain't competing. They ain't chasing no. They don't care. They don't care. They ain't finna do all this. Right there, see? They're going to sit right there. Yes, indeed. Sick energies in this world. All right, moving on. What do you have for us, Spirit? On somebody taking their destiny in their own hands. They're coming out of hermit mode. They walking it and talking it. They don't care who don't like it. Famous words, I ain't even going to say his name. Friend of my ex's, get you some. Get you some. All right. People try to make it like because you stand up for yourself, you have some kind of anger management problem. But they're not going to tell you how they've been coming at you for years. There's a big difference in having patience and finally getting fed up than it is having an anger problem. All right, so we have the Hierophant proposal. We got the divine, baby, bringing something in for this person that had all this patience, that's bringing down that judgment, being put in that wounded warrior mode, letting go of them burdens, and there it comes. Proposal and the Hierophant. That Four Wands, they're going to be celebrating something, baby. Good times are coming. Joy, happiness. It don't matter if they got to burn the midnight oil. There's some messages coming in. Good deal. All right, what do you have next for us, Spirit? Y'all know what I call that? Keyboard heroes. Keyboard heroes. Person that wants to talk, but can't walk the walk. I used to have a stepfather like that. He used to get his butt whooped in the neighborhood all the time. He'd get out there in the yard or out there in the road and go running his mouth to somebody. And then before you know it, he laid on the ground and got his butt whooped. It was hilarious. All right, so we have the Four Cups. Somebody's refusing offers. They not worried about it. This is the High Priestess. It's somebody's divinely guided. They ain't fighting with nobody, baby. They gonna speak, they speak. Walk, they walk. Do they talk, and they gonna move on. Look. They like, let them fight. Let them fight. I ain't coming for nobody. And if somebody's out there telling you I'm coming for you, well, you the dummy. You the dummy. All right, so they're bringing Tower down, baby. They are taking their destiny into their own hands, coming out of that hermit mode, walking that walk, talking that talk, and bringing that tower down. And I guarantee you, they ain't brought no toilet paper with them because they don't give a hairy rat's patootie who don't like it. All right, what else do we have? So we have somebody in the background. Again, there's that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody tried to dominate something. Could have been somebody's livelihood, somebody's destiny. But we had a mini book fall out, but I'm going to tell you what it is. Yeah, see, they didn't want nobody getting an offer. Six of Cups. It's somebody from your past. Tried to dominate you. Sat back and watched when you didn't know they was watching. Spread your business, but bet you they don't tell everybody theirs. All right, so then we had, this could be somebody from the past. They were very manipulative. They wanted a dirty win. They didn't care who they brought a death to. Third party BS. Tried to manifest it. We have an Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And they might have been sitting back watching with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. All right, let's get some clarification. You know, people love to stir the pot and sit back and watch, just like keyboard heroes. Not the kind of person that has backbone. They're going to roll up on you and tell you nothing to your face. That ain't how we was raised, baby, in my world. Wish fulfillment. That's the problem with the world. You know, back in the days, people went knuckle. Caught some respect, handled their business. Nowadays, we got a whole lot of keyboard heroes who want to sit back and pop them chops. Act like they walking the walk, but all they're actually doing is talking the talk. Wish fulfillment. Hey, ain't nobody fighting for that. Nobody fighting for that. Like a turtle myself, baby. I'll sit right back here like a Harley winding out for the long road. And then when all the rabbits are tired, that turtle will walk right past them. Don't play. Don't play. What they say, you don't know me. All right, let's get a little more clarification. So we have somebody, they're not fighting this, whatever this BS is. They're going to say what they got to say. They worried about their own wish fulfillment. They ain't putting up with no BS. Like this guy I seen one day over at the what's the name of that place? Golden Corral. Somebody I used to speak to on Facebook and stuff. Don't come up and ask me introduced himself and wanted to speak whatever. The very first word out of his mouth was, "Do you still have that red 4-wheel drive?" "No, brother, I don't." "And you wasn't getting your foot on the gas pedal anyhow." Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands right here can take care of itself, baby. Take care of itself. And see, a lot of folks don't like it, especially when you outman some of them. Not that you're trying to. But you know, not all men's like that. But nowadays, there's some of them that I think want to be women. No offense. Whatever your life is, kudos to you. So we have somebody sitting back doing some thinking about their own wish fulfillment. They ain't fighting with nobody. They ain't competing. They're going to do their thing. They're going to walk the walk and talk the talk. They ain't worried about what nobody else got to say, how anybody else feels. Especially a keyboard hero. All right. You know, them keyboard heroes, they can pump you up all day, baby. But it ain't like they're going to, you know, come pay your gas bill for you or something to that effect. You know what I mean? All right, so let's throw an angel card on it, guys. And got me kicked up here. So anyhow, I just wanted to explain that to you guys about the emotions. Never let somebody make you think that you are not healed. And that healed means laying down and being somebody's carpet. Because that is not what it means. Because, you know, there is no such thing as completely 110% healed. The scar will always remain. And anybody that's ever gone through something knows that. Like I said, there is significance to the past. The bridge between the past, the present, and the future does matter. It's how we learn our lessons and move forward. Some folks don't. They wallow in it for 30, 40 years. But with that said, you know, I go right back to the lighthouse quote. The past is a port. Wait, let me see how the saying goes. The past is a port, not a dock. Passion. But there's a lot of folks apparently still stuck on my past. I tell you what, they sure tried to... Lord, if I had some of the memories they said I did, make me want to stand back and say, no way, what I did next. Dummies. Passion. Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right. Spread your wings. Archangel Area. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect. You are ready to soar. Look at that. Look at her. Look at her. Look. She's finna take flight. But look, funny thing, guys, people will sit back and make you crazy, make you look like you're crazy just for doing that, letting your character come out, you know. I seen it the other day after I did a video talking about, look. You know, and then there was somebody else did a video talking about how crazy the person was that was going, look. That shows how much y'all watching. Right? Keyboard heroes. All right, baby. Like I said, I know who I am, so don't let anybody play with you. Don't let anybody play with your mind. Don't let anybody make you think you're not healed when you know good and dang well you are. When you know you've already gone through every cycle of the tornado washing machine. Then you good. You good. So, you know, don't, like I say, don't let somebody make you think that to be healed, you got to lay down like a mat, let some keyboard heroes talk to you like you nobody, worthless. No, man, baby. Clap back. Clap back. However you do it. You know, I ain't saying go do nothing illegal now. But clap back, baby. Don't ever lay down and let somebody walk on you like a carpet. Not after the survival and the years you've gone through. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Patriotic person. I believe in faith and forward movement. And, you know, I believe in the amendment rights, first, second, fourth. I believe in the Constitution. And I know there's a lot of other folks that do out there as well, you know, in this country. You know, as well as people caring about their own countries. But anyhow, like I say, don't anybody ever let you, you know, make you feel like this. Don't let somebody ever try to value your worth. Or, you know, tell you you're not healed. Or try to mentally torture you or whatever. So anyhow, guys, that's the read, you know. There's some folks that did a lot to try to make somebody be left out. But they're calling down that judgment for what was done to them. And, you know, karma always spins the block. All right, so, Addie G. Peace out, guys. If you like the reading, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. The donation link is on the bottom. And I'll be back for another read later. Hang out with the keyboard heroes. Peace out, y'all.